Yo, 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 welcome to the Notary Ninja Show. It's Mark again. So, what to do with your notary stamp. Dust off your notary stamp. What to do with it when you're done with it. I've got right here lists. I've got lists. And these lists are signing service companies. Now, there's notary guys out there with lists. I got a list twice as big. And I'm curating it. That means that I'm going back and I am refining it, taking out some of the junk, making it a little better, a little more efficient, as well as with direct links in my list. So my list is easily twice the size of other lists of signing services, easily. But so that comes in Notary Jumpstart, that comes in, which is signing agent training, and that comes in Notary Prosperity Academy, the full list. But we'll talk about that later. Let me show you this too. So when I talk about leads, so like these are text messages that I get from different companies. Like here's just a whole string of them, just text after text after text after text after text of job offers. And there's more. There's more. Here's another stream of text after text after text after text of job offers. And there's more. Let's see here. Okay, this one's one of my favorite Mavericks. Of course, they hit me up on the regular. And then, let's see, another series of texts and another. And so I get these texts every single day, and another one, and here's another one. Every day, get all these different texts for job offers. And that isn't my main revenue source. No, neither is anything that I'm teaching my main revenue source. My main revenue source is legal document preparation, which is something we do here in Florida. Enhanced life estate deeds is something that we do here in Florida. And that is my secret sauce. More on that. Let's talk about different notary stamps, embossers, and what to do with them. Obviously, use them, right? Because you get paid, you make money with these things. But let me show you a couple of them that I've got. This one is actually a 2000 plus print R40 stamp. And what I like about it, it is durable as heck. It has the coin type stamp on it, or the round one. And now in Florida, they don't care whether it's round or square or not. Some states are specific. Some states you have to have a round stamp and you have to have an embosser. Some states you actually don't even need a stamp, which, whatever. But here in Florida, either or. But I like this thing because it's pretty durable. The standard Trodat stamp that most people get, man, I smoked through a lot of those. I break them, they get crushed, just whatever. So this thing here is durable. It kind of self-encases. It's spring-loaded, but it self-encases and locks down, so it can stay. So this is my high-volume one that I like. Now, at my home office, which is where I'm at right now, I have a branded one, meaning it's actually custom-made. You're allowed to do that in Florida, okay? Now, you may not be allowed to do that in other states. I don't know, so you got to check your laws. But in Florida, you can have, I have my website on here. I just look at it like I'm basically stamping my business card on stuff. But then I've got some pocket stamps, and this one's actually Grace's, and this one's one of mine. This one, these are slim stamps, and this one's slimmer. I have a slim one like this as well that has the little Florida thing on it. I don't know, it's kind of cool. But these are nice to keep on your pocket. You're going around, you're going to church on Sunday, you're just out and about, you're having dinner. Man, you never know. We were at a realtor's office yesterday, actually just coming up with strategic partnerships, which is a topic for another podcast or another video. But while we were there, lo and behold, a lady had walked in and had some documents like right there, and Grace like, I got you right here, pull out your pocket stamp and go. Now, embossers. So in Florida, we don't need an embosser. You might want to have one, and I'll tell you why. I got a phone call one day from a guy, and he's like, I've got 40 pages that my attorney wants every single page embossed. And I'm like, well, in Florida, we don't have to emboss them. So he's like, well, this is what he wants done. And I said, all right, well, the fee for that's $400. Is that cool? He's like, well, this is what he wants. So yeah. Now, I didn't have an embosser. So problem. What did I do? I found a notary that had one and agreed to fee share that with them. So I made $200, they made $200. I effectively did nothing other than generate the lead. But that's fair game. If you can lead generate, then that's fair game. Lead generation, I think, is probably one of the most important things to do in this business, or any business for that matter. So we had a little fee share there, but you better bet I'm getting an embosser because, by golly, some people just want that done for whatever reason. And all that really is it's imprinting on the page. So now, in Florida, obviously you can't have blank pages. So if you are putting your seal on it, it needs to have the language on it. There are stamps for that. There's actually like a jurat stamp that you can get that has the language for your state or for Florida or for wherever. So if you come across a document that doesn't have that on it, you can just stamp the jurat on there and then sign, fill out your information, and then of course put your notary stamp on there. So now, what do you do when you're done with these things? Well, some states want you to turn them in. Most of them, like Florida, you just destroy it. Just get rid of it. You definitely don't want it free floating around, and if you lose it, you've gotta report that, because somebody could literally be going around authenticating stuff as you that's not you. So it could be problematic. So you want to keep them in a safe place. You want to not lose them, but you do want to have more than one, because you don't want to lose your only one and then be out of business. So it's a good idea to have those backup stamps in place. So I think that is it. Short episode today, Notary Stamps. If you aren't using it, dust that thing off and use it. If you don't know how to use it, meaning you don't know what opportunities exist, I have a very introductory course. It's called the Notary Umbrella. It's $17. This is like an introductory. This is like, hey, these are the opportunities that are available out here, and here's how you can get started. Basically free. Here's how you can kind of get some lead on automation steps. So it's initial steps. It's ideally made for somebody who is not a notary at all. And the reason is I see this a lot. I get messaged a lot. I get DM'd a lot. And I get like messages like on Reddit and stuff. I get messaged a lot from people that are like, they don't even know what to do. Or they got a commission and they're like, what do I do next? Like, what's the immediate next step? So that umbrella course, it covers that. That's the Notary Umbrella course. It's designed to kind of the what to do next. Real simple course, just a recap of what a notary is, what they do, what opportunities present themselves, where you can go, some resources like us, because we are a resource for notaries. So we have that Notary Umbrella introduction. If you are thinking of being a notary, you should get that, because you will save way more time and money than you would if you didn't. I know that because I've talked to so many notaries who kind of get channeled into buying more stuff than they need right away. They get a little confused, especially with like the National Notary Association's website. Their website is confusing. It's voluminous. It's confusing. There's a lot of products on there that you don't necessarily need, and you may find yourself kind of buying a bunch of stuff that you don't really need right away. And some stuff they're selling you that is actually in the Notary Umbrella, like the jurats and invoice templates, a few things like that they would sell. They're going to sell you loose acknowledgement forms, and I just provide them to people. So that alone is probably worth it's the cost of it. But I show you the best places to get things like bonding and insurance, the best prices, so that you don't inadvertently get yourself upsold. The most important resource that you need as a brand new notary is your state's manual. And of course, in that, I show you exactly where they all are. Most of them are free and downloadable. Some of them you have to buy. Some states, like Georgia, you have to buy that manual. But I show you where the best prices are. I've sourced the best prices for that. But that's Notary Umbrella. So now we, of course, were the creators of this big, huge flagship course, and is probably out of reach for a lot of people. It's really designed to take you all the way to agency level and or having a multi-service business or even a signing service, really, I guess. But so what we've done is we've created just what we call the Notary Jumpstart, and that is essentially the same as what you're seeing out there, the kind of the Mark Wills, the loan signing systems. It's the same thing. Even with credentials, our credential is opposed to being a loan signing system. Is executive signing agent. I just think that sounds way more professional. I think the idea is that you need a professional certification and you know how to carry and conduct yourself professionally. And so we have the emphasis on that, as well as the lists. All right, so Notary Jumpstart is to jumpstart. It is to get you going. I always say being a signing agent is a good place to start, but it's a bad place to stay. So we show you how to get started there. We show you how the industry works, how to conduct the closings. We give you the huge, magnanimous list of vendors that will start getting you kind of the leads on autopilot. But in that, we also show you, I forgot what I was going to say. So in that, we show you kind of our method, and then we also give you some of the additional things that you can do that are quite readily available at your fingertips for upsells or services. So that is Notary Jumpstart. That's $237. Okay, so effectively the same information you can get from other people for half the price. I already know the quality of information that is in there is already time tested. It's not up for debate. I already know this stuff works. And then of course we have the big caboose, the big shebang, Notary Prosperity Academy, which has more stuff than I am inclined to talk about today. But that's it. If you need the list, if you want twice the size of the list, it is in Prosperity Academy. If you want effectively a curated list that is pretty much the same that other notary guys are getting out there, you can get that in Jumpstart, and you can jumpstart your business for less. You can get out there and start making money and understand kind of what your role in the industry is and how you can best position yourself to stand above your competition. All right, that is it. Lesson on Notary Stamps, Notary Umbrella, kind of the overview of the notary industry, what opportunities might be available for you as a new notary. So tune in for the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.